Send it.
All right, welcome back, guys.
Yeah,
All of the fun. All right, so our last time on Stars of the Sovereignty, our players are on a mission out of Chanogawa. They did not stay very long. They found out what they needed to. You guys have your guides, one of them being particularly handsome, and Soren has said his fond farewell to his fair, lovely aquatic maiden. And you guys are en route out of the city. Currently, it is early morning. The day is just starting to warm up. Zach is up front with Yuzunori, and the other two are following behind, occasionally walking around and doing scouting and stuff like that. They tend to be, I guess, the more active of the guards out of the group. But yeah, you guys are currently walking on the path. They are leading you to the Eventide Forest to pass through to Uhom, hopefully.
Hopefully. If we make it that far.
Keep an eye on our 6 as we go along.
Yep.
I will also be up in the front with Sunori.
If Anya chooses to walk with some of the guards that are like scouting, she likes to see stuff.
Just gonna
She
sit
is
on
not
Soren
walking
and,
with any of the guards.
make flower items. Everybody needs new ones, okay? They're all starting to wilt.
Aww.
What?
Can we cast some kind of magic so they don't wilt?
Oh,
I mean,
Nolly knows
potentially.
how to take care of flowers.
She does.
Not here.
Does.
So
Yeah. I mean, I as a f- I you're a is a flower anterior, right?
Yeah.
She might be able to do something
Do
to
you
help
want
it
to
out a little
try
bit.
and refresh wilting flower, Aya?
Sure, why not?
got nothing else to do on this
Listen,
trip.
I'm dressed in flowers. I'm not made of flower magic.
No, you are made of flowers.
Yeah,
Like
I
some
thought.
nature
You're not
magic,
dressed.
right?
You
I
are
thought
made of flowers. You are an elemental.
Yeah.
Okay, roll
I'm made of
Arcana.
flowers.
The truth.
It's not good. In
uh-oh.
fact,
Oh.
7.
Oof.
I rolled
Well-
a 2.
So you pull out one of the flowers from your bag from the past couple of days. You're like, yeah, you know what? And it starts to refresh, but as you're starting to refresh it, you notice out of the corner of your eye these beautiful bright pink and yellow little daisy flowers.
Gonna go pick
Can't-
some, obviously. I don't know why this is even a question at this point.
Other flowers.
I mean, really, my whole bag is full of flowers at this point. Like, I'm just gonna fill it so much that it explodes, and that there's gonna be a flower apocalypse.
I would pay to see that.
Like a confetti cannon made of flowers.
Or apocalypse.
So Moshi's staying away from the guards, I take it?
Yeah,
Is
I'm
what you
just
said?
I'm just on my own right now.
Can I roll insight to see if I like notice this?
You may.
Oh, it's also not good. 10.
It wasn't a very high DC. You know Moshi.
Ah,
You can tell Moshi's
I'll-
uncomfortable.
like look back over my shoulder. Hey, you wanna ride? And I'll like tap my shoulder.
Okay.
All right, I'll pull him up on my shoulders and I'll pull my shadow cloak out of my
Ooh.
satchel. I'll throw it over my shoulders and pull the hood up over Moshi, so he's kind of hidden a little bit.
Oh, you guys, look what I found. I totally forgot. I found these.
Oh!
Yes.
Playing
Oh,
the
she in
part.
character now.
Playing
Meow.
the part. Love it.
I am Moshi.
I was like cleaning stuff out and I found these and I'm like, why do I have these? Anyway.
You have to become the character.
There's no Tish, only Moshi.
Emoji.
I feel like we need to get you the animated ones that go on the headphones.
I almost bought them a long time ago. But I didn't. Because they were really expensive and I was like, no. Anyway.
Alright. Tsunori, Zach approaches you and he's like, so there up the way before we reach the forest threshold there will be a small resting area. He's like, I'll leave it up to you when we reach that if you guys just want to stay the night or have a short rest or just keep proceeding through.
It depends on how well we travel, I guess. One thing before we get into the thick of it, are you prepared?
He's like, can I confess something to you?
Hmm.
He's like, I don't remember ever going through the forest. I only remember the path I took. So I don't know.
What does that mean?
How do you mean?
He's like, I remember walking in through it. Usually I go down through Mospella. You know, I went through Mospella and Orkney to get to Chittogawa when I signed up. But the last time I went down there, I walked this path, and the next thing I know, I was out in Orkney.
Okay.
Cool.
So-
That was helpful.
Seems that we are at a I've heard many strange story about this forest. It seems that there's more than meets the eye.
Oh, we were supposed to say hello when we came in here, weren't we, or something?
I think
Yeah.
we're just supposed to be cordial if.
Oh, hello,
that's
Forest. Thank you for your welcoming.
I'm gonna
I joined
take a
Moshi
couple
and
Waving.
flowers and put it on a branch. Like, like
Oh.
you bring gifts to when you
Yeah.
go to somebody's house as a guest.
Oh no, you already picked the flowers.
Oh no!
I roll perception.
Oh no. Okay.
But like,
No, that's a little bit.
just like spreading kindness with the flowers, It's not like anything bad. I don't know.
Good.
15.
Okay, so you set the flowers up on one of the little tree branches and you go to rejoin the group, and as you look back, a raven has picked the flowers and is flying away with them.
See?
Oh.
I left a gift. It was appreciated.
Have a nice day.
Wait,
for
can I try
trying.
and come? Can I
I join
try-
you again.
Does Ivania see the raven also or no?
Roll perception.
Shoot! That's
That's a
that's
what?
13. 13.
I was like, that's all right.
That's
So you noticed it after it was already flying away.
Dang it! I wanted to call it and try and yo,
Set up a
can I
meeting.
talk to the ladies?
set up a meeting.
Put a
Yeah.
flower on a tree. I guess that gets their attention, so.
This is true.
hey, I do it again. Do it
Okay.
again.
I'll put a couple more flowers on a different tree branch for Ivania. That way we can get their attention.
Put like a message in the tree. Hello, Raven. Please come.
Oh my
visit."
god, we could! Do we have paper? We literally could just write a note and they could bring it to the ladies.
Do we
Put
have
it
a
with the
pen?
flowers.
Do we have a pencil somewhere? Some kind of charcoal stick, maybe?
I'm a little concerned about these ladies because, according to Zenori's granddad, they might be really interested in me.
I mean,
They are?
They also he also said that there's potential that they weren't involved though. So
Who knows? Maybe they might be your, someone you might be actually interested in too.
Who isn't interested in Soren? Like,
Everyone
this
is.
entire campaign is about Soren.
listen, Soren is the star and he knows it. Okay.
Don't want to be the star.
He's the
That's
youngest.
what makes it even
he's,
better.
He's the prized child. He's the
I'm
youngest
the
of the
baby.
group.
Listen, he's actually made of star. He's quite literally the star of the show. Okay.
Okay.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Stardust.
It's me.
All right, so after a couple hour walk, Ivania, at this point you need to take a short rest. Zach points out just a small little area off the beaten path. You guys are now starting to see much fewer houses. You guys were out in the rural area, and then now, maybe every 20 minutes or so you see a house. But off the beaten path, almost like a little open clearing. The forest isn't quite as dense yet. But one of the trees is larger, and it appears to have like this gaping hole in the trunk. Inside that hole is an assortment of candles and little figurines and offerings. There's also large rocks, presumably for sitting around a campfire in front of this little ritual hole, little shrine. And Zach kind of points it out, and he's like, we can rest here, either for a little while or for the night. I'll leave it up to your guys' discretion. Ready to move on when you are.
Take a
And-
little break for Ivania.
Just take a short rest.
Yeah, let's take a break then. Are we setting up anything?
I
I
guess
don't
we can.
think so.
We can
Okay.
roll out like a little mat for Ivania. I don't think anyone else needs anything. Yeah.
My short rest doesn't require me to lie down. I just need to sit, right?
It tends to be in your best interest to take cat naps.
Oh, okay.
Because you're tired because of the day
Yeah.
length, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get out like a little mat for Ivania, and while she takes her rest, I totally want to check out that tree.
You may.
I'm gonna go lay down with Ivania. I'm gonna go cuddle with Ivania.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna go pull Zach aside, and I'm gonna say, I wish to reiterate my question. Are you prepared?
He's like, I'm prepared to go with you anywhere.
Hmm.
I don't know what to be prepared for. I wish I did. And he's like, I think this is where the captain allowed us to take a couple extra men. Such mixed stories come out of here.
My my visage will darken, and I'll say, prepare for the worst.
He's like, if that's what it's gonna be, I'll take it, sir.
As long as you're prepared. Tell your men to. I need you to take responsibility.
He's like, I will. And he steps away and, whatchamajiggies? What's their names? Shoot! I just had them to...
Pow and Guvik?
Yes!
Gubik.
Correct.
Sorry,
Alan Gubik.
okay. I've butchered the writing of their names, so I don't know if that's correct, but...
Nope, you have it correct. It is Palin Gubik, and...
Oh, Guvik. I
It's
wrote
with a
Gubik.
G.
With a G.
They are doing perimeter walks, and he catches up with them, and you see, they're resigned. They understand, and they knew when the captain had told them, they're like, we got this.
Zenora being reassured of at least letting them know that this could turn south. I'm gonna go over to. Where is everyone again? What are you doing? I know Ivanya's taking a nap. What are you
yeah,
guys
so
Ivania.
napping.
I is cuddling with Ivania.
Yeah.
Moshi, are you still on my shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah, then me and Moshi
Okay.
are over by the tree.
I'll walk over to those two and I'll say, so are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Did you walk over to me?
To us.
To
Oh.
both of you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
I think I'm ready.
Mm.
I mean,
We're dealing with some dark forces here. I just want everybody to realize what we could be walking into.
even if we aren't ready, I don't know if we actually have a choice.
That is actually true. Very true, Saul. How about
Yeah,
you,
because you
Moshi?
guys are leading us into danger.
You can turn back now, Moshi.
Oh, okay. Bye.
I grab his front paw.
No, not today.
You're not going anywhere. Because you're gonna feel really bad if I don't come back.
Maybe. But you are a rock. You're pretty hardy.
Moshi.
And with
Sorry.
that, go say what you were gonna say.
Moshi's salt levels visibly increase.
With that, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. I'm pretty on edge, so I'm probably just gonna have Detect Magic up as much as possible. I'm gonna be super alert, but I'll actually cast it right now.
Okay,
And go and check out the tree.
Roll investigation.
Oh,
8.
I guess I'm coming with. I guess it could be no, with advantage because I'm with you.
Oh, that
Are
is
you
true,
helping
yes.
me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
I rolled 3 twice.
Come on.
8 again.
Come on.
I'm blind.
So you guys can tell that it is definitely a shrine to the ladies of the forest. It's been made by various travelers, but it's about it, Soren. You're still you are pretty rattled. Your nerves are pretty rattled, so your perception is a little bit off.
Okay.
With you
Are they
being...
leaving like items like offering kind of things, or is it more like a place to go and pray?
It seems to be a mix of both. So there is a figurine of shadow or cloaked figures, a few cloaked figures underneath a little tree arch, and that is carved out of stone. And with that one, in front of those are candles. And then you see various picked flowers, couple of coin pieces, couple of little hand-carved or little handmade items. But most everything just seems to be little trinkets and odds and ends.
It's not like food or anything, is it?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna take a couple gold out of my bag and put it by the candles.
Generous.
Yeah.
Now someone can just take it later.
No.
Don't let Moshi off your back.
I didn't actually mean me, but now that you say that,
These are offerings for the ladies. I don't know if we want to.
what are they gonna do with gold? I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess
mean,
they
it's
appreciate
not
the
like they have
gesture, but
I mean,
jobs.
they might be able to leave the forest. I don't know how they work. They might have to buy stuff.
they've got ravens. Jeez.
Maybe the ravens go buy stuff for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, if the ravens just go buy stuff, it sounds plausible.
I mean, the forest does kind of protect the 2 farmers that we came across earlier. Yeah. I'm assuming they give offerings to the ladies too.
We're asleep, Ivania. We're not supposed to be talking.
Right. Sleep talking.
Yeah. Your camera should be off. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I don't really care. No, I don't care. I'm just kidding.
And
Yeah,
doing
there
that,
you
I'll walk back to Ivania and Aya and just kind of sit down next to him while we wait for Ivania to recharge.
Okay. And at this time, Zach does rejoin you guys, and he's like, "Oh, the other 2 will do active patrols. They very rarely rest. It seems like something about the boats." And so he sits down and joins you guys and lights the fire and.
Who sits down? I'm sorry, I spaced out.
Zach, pretty boy.
Oh. Okay. Moshi looks over at Zach and goes, "So, like, who are you?"
He's like, "I'm Zach."
Oh, really? Oh, that explained it. Should've known.
No, he's like, "I'm Zach. I'm from Ulholm. I just finished my training up at RDLA, and they stationed me in Shinagawa."
Training. I'm sure you went over this. Training for
Military
what?
training.
Military training.
Yeah, just
Cool.
general military.
Wait, why would you want to go in the military?
It's like, why wouldn't I?
Sonori walks
Okay.
past while he's patrolling.
Clashing personalities here.
I'll pass by behind Moshi and be like, because not everybody wants to be a criminal, Moshi.
Oh, so they'll just take orders, follow orders blindly.
I'm
from
gonna reach my
random-
hands back and grab, cover Moshi's ears. Talk to him like that. We're supposed to
Alright.
pretend we don't know.
We're supposed to pretend we don't know.
So
I know, but you have to
Yeah, okay.
laugh.
What were you saying, Moshi? Oh,
So I see you would just rather blindly follow authority figures. Okay, cool.
They're more experienced than I am. He's like, okay. He takes out, he has a couple little pastries that he takes out to snack on.
are they even slightly reminiscent of sweet buns?
No.
They're not jaundice, so they're not sweet buns at all.
Not worth it.
I've got questions for Zach. I'll look
Then
over.
I've got questions.
I've got.
It's
All
not
right,
sweet
then.
buns, so you're suspicious.
Where did you get those tattoos?
Oh yeah.
He's like, there was a crafter up in Art Elay, and he really, really enjoys just doing extra skin art.
Do they
So I
serve
saved
any
up my-
purpose? Or-
He's like, I mean, like, supposedly you can inscribe magic and stuff, but no, I just really, they were really, really pretty, so I wanted them.
Yeah, those look really cool. Would he let me have any? Would he do it for me too? And I'll like knock on my chest.
He's like, I mean, the crafters are amazing people. I think you just need to ask.
Mental note. Absolutely gonna do that.
Nice.
Let's see. I guess. I guess I'll just wait for Ivania. Are we just gonna wait till Ivania decides to get moving again?
Someone please slap me so I'm awake.
We got to give you time to rest.
How
Is
long?
there-
How long is a short rest actually? Like
I could slap you awake.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the question is there anything else that you guys want to do on this short rest?
No.
I'm gonna
It's
go
still-
over to the tree as well. Sorry, and
in
draw.
respects.
I'll show you. I can't really show you the design yet because of reasons, but I'll draw a little flower design on the ground just in front of the tree, and I'll kneel in the middle of it and just do a little prayer to Nerzil and the ladies of the forest, asking for their blessing and passing.
I have stuff I want to do when I wake up.
I'm gonna pay extra attention to this little ritual that Zenori's doing.
I should probably do the same as well. Like when I wake up.
It's,
probably be
it's
done
not
by the
very.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
It's not very elaborate. It's just really perfect, like a slow movement,
Practiced,
Very,
yeah.
very perfect.
Done with care.
Mm.
Mental note to I will come for your delivery.
Okay.
It's still daytime, right? Like we left it relatively
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
early.
Oh,
right? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
All right, then I'm good. I don't have anything else to do.
All right, you guys, Ivania, a couple hours passed. Ivania has had well enough nap, but isn't waking up, so you guys are welcome to
Oh.
safely wake up Ivania at this point.
Do it. Do it.
I just rib motion go on.
Oh my god.
I just not like anything crazy, but I'll give a little. Nothing like just a little.
I like the
Cat
sound
taps.
effects. Yeah.
Vanya's like, is it time already?
We gotta get a move
Yes!
on.
Wakey, wakey!
We got places to be.
Time to move
I'm gonna
on.
glare at Moshi.
All right. Vanya finds that AS napping with and wakes her up as well, gently. This
Just a little poke.
it's time to go.
Yeah, little shakes for people are like tremors for me in an earthquake, okay? Exactly.
That would be very scary.
Right? Imagine just waking
You
up to
could
that.
probably just like tap the ground next to you.
Right?
Yeah, you walking over might already have woken. I asked everyone,
Whispered you,
so what did
Richelle.
everyone do?
We checked out the tree. It looks like it's a little offering place for the ladies of the forest.
Oh, that's interesting.
Zach sat with us for a bit. It's Zach, right? I said that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Zach sat with us for a bit, and the other two soldiers patrolled for us. So everybody kind of got to rest.
I see. Vanya says, well, I want to see what's up with this tree house.
Actually, I can describe this this flower design to you. I can't really show you right now, but I can describe it if you're going over to the tree.
Yeah, I'm going over. I want to see
Okay.
what this tree altar thing looks like.
I'm gonna go over to the altar as well. I'm actually gonna leave the Sulas flower from the Garden of Memories. Hall of Memories? Garden of whatever.
Ooh.
Cool. All right, this one basically has it's underneath. I'll say there's 3 layers. It looks like there's 6 pointy, rounded to a point, like this, large petals, and then a smaller that just fits in the circumference of the inside of these petals is another 6-pointed flower, but it's rounded leaves. And then in the middle, it's I guess you could describe it as the internal structure of, where I can't remember what's the part where the pollen sits. Stigmas. What are they called again?
Oh.
Yeah, those
Stamen?
parts.
Stamen.
Stamen, yeah. So at each 3 points, pointing off in triangles, you have like a rounded off stamen, and then off the other 3 points, there's like circles of pollen with like a circle in the middle that sprouts all 6 of those different stamens. Yeah, that's pretty much how I describe it. Quite elaborate.
So it's sharp point.
Rounded,
Firstly, as a
sharp,
sharp point. Yeah.
rounded to sharp, and then round, and then like balls, dotted balls in a line on 3 of the points, and then like a heart-shaped, kind of like a heart-shaped. It's not really a heart-shaped, but it has a heart-ish shape.
Okay, I think I understand, or I have a mental picture of it. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna draw it again, but I need to find myself a piece of paper that doesn't have notes all over it, and then I'll be able to show it to you.
Struggle's real.
While you're doing that, Vanya goes up and sees a bunch of offerings as well as Zenori's flower, and Vanya's like, seems appropriate that I should leave something too, considering we're in their territory. And Vanya fumbles about in her inventory, which is me doing it right now, actually think about what I could leave behind. I'm like, oh no, I don't actually have a lot of stuff that I can leave behind.
Do you want some of my flowers? I taught you how to make flower chains. You can make like a little bracelet.
Oh, yes, that is right, but that's also taking from the forest first, though.
I still have the old flowers. They're not going to last much longer, but they exist. They're purple. They're a different color than the ones that we found here.
And you can
Okay.
try again to revive them if you want.
Yeah.
And we're gonna work together to make this
Okay.
happen.
What did was the check again?
Roll Arcana with advantage.
Okay, that's 20, not natural.
Nice.
Dirty 20. So so you and Ivania arrange the flowers around around the base of the shrine, and giving just a moment of silence and trying to communicate your gesture through aether, essentially. While you guys are doing that, and while you, Aya, are refreshing the flowers, something sparks off, and you end up pulling back and stepping back with Ivania, and the flowers end up starting to grow, and they actually start taking roots, but as they're growing in Zunori's flower pattern.
Ooh, that's cool.
Well, I guess that worked a little too well. Does the Sulath flower start growing as well, since I had placed that there?
It does,
Well,
as
there
well
you
as
go.
some of the other flowers that were left there before also get reinvigorated.
Okay, cool. I also want to use Whispers of the Dead while we're here.
Alright, roll,
I don't have to roll anything.
no, you don't, do
I'm not
In or-
using the proficiency.
In order to speak to the DM, you must roll.
I need your dice offering.
Yeah, I'm gonna use tool proficiency, and I'm gonna use it for Herbalist kit. I know I don't have the kit, but
Okay.
it comes with some perks that I don't need the kit for. So
If you need herbalist, I'm happy to help.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
yeah. So if I need to do anything with that proficiency, then I should have to roll. But
Okay. So, this is visible only to Aya. Actually, Sorn. Roll a perception for me.
Natural 1.
Never
I
mind.
need that dice jail. This one is not treating me well right now.
All right.
Oh, that dice is going to the jail.
right to dice jail.
Dunce hat for you.
All right. So, Aya, as this is happening, and you just watching the flowers grow, and that little spark that kind of hit you kind of woke something up in you. You're not sure what it is, but when you tapped into it, it was kind of just like a little toll, a little ding, a little ping. And when you just tapped into it and you just that little ping, you couldn't see it, but you could feel the presence of someone walking around you, and you could kind of hear muffled talking, but you couldn't quite make out exactly what was being said. And when the entity leaves, you suddenly realize your knowledge in flowers has expanded, because now you're able to name some of the flowers on the shrine.
There you go.
Lore.
Narrating proficiencies.
So I guess we'll pack up the roll we put out for Ivania. We all set to get going again.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Moshi, and I'll lower my hand down. you wanna hop up? There we go. Pulling back on, and I'm gonna reach into my satchel again and pull out the learner, like the beginner's magic book, and I'll kind of like open it and hold it over my shoulder. And I'll like start reading that, and maybe we'll try to do some of this when we stop next time. and I'll hand it to him.
All right. Good to know. Thank you. All right. You are preoccupied on the walk.
Ooh. Oh wow, look at that.
It's just like, oh.
Moshi turns the book upside down. Oh my god.
One of the pages
None of this
folds
makes any
out.
sense.
Yeah, it's like a page is full. Keeps like folding out.
Yeah. All right, so you guys pack up and start going. Behind you, oh crap! I forgot their names again.
Pal and
Pow and
Ow.
Gavin.
Guvik.
No,
Thank you,
Gavin.
Pow.
Guvik.
That's probably why
With
I
a
keep
G.
forgetting his name because
With
it's
a
like
G.
they're friends, and I'm like pal, and I'm like, well, no,
They're
that means
pals.
friends, like, right? Pal's
I'm not your
pal.
pal, friend. I'm
Not your friend, guy.
Not
Yes.
your guy, dude.
As you guys are packing up and starting to move out, Pal takes care of the fire and make sure, and like he's actually like dousing it with some of his water and like trying to make sure it's actually out. And then he too leaves a couple of silver on the altar and does a wide return to the group to continue scouting.
Okay, while we're walking, I'm going to start handing out all of my flower items. So out of the old flowers, I made a purple bracelet for Moshi because I don't think Moshi would like the yellow or the pink flowers. And I made Zenori out of the yellow flowers, a little rosary. I made a Vanya, one that can be like undone at one spot. It's a little choker made out of the pink ones with like a little center cluster of yellow flowers. And then for Soren, I made like a lei. That way, like Soren can move it around depending on what's going on, alternating like yellow and pink. And then I just used what was left over to make generic flower crowns for the guards.
I take mine, and instead of putting it around my neck, I'm gonna do that thing you do where you wrap it a bunch of times around your arm. So I'll have it on my left arm, on my sword arm.
That is interesting.
Could I make
Yes.
a perception check or something just to make sure we're not being tailed or
You may.
followed by nefarious forces? Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I also like gauge the magic of the forest? If I can like take a look around, like see if we're
You
like-
particularly may roll perception with disadvantage.
oh no.
Don't use the same die. Dear Lord, you've got like 10 million of them.
I did all right, but it's not gonna. I got a 10.
You are
Aw.
preoccupied with teaching Moshi magic.
Just good for disadvantage.
It is. I rolled an 8. It was abysmal.
Oof.
Okay.
Too worried about the situation ahead.
Yep.
Anxiety.
Stressing.
Okay. But you guys do notice that from the time when you guys passed the shrine, essentially, the forests, the forests, the trees that make up the forest, the trees, are gaining in density, and it's now nearly impossible to see more than a few meters into the tree line between the trees growth, the bushes. You guys are also overwhelmed by the sound of the forest. It is from rustling leaves to the branches to the sounds of animals and bugs buzzing around you. It just becomes super dense and super populous. You guys, it gives almost, along with the very humid and heavy air, it almost feels claustrophobic as you guys are walking down the path.
Shudder a little bit. Is anyone else uncomfortable?
Vanya's in her element. Yes, nature.
I'll look behind me and see Vanya just living it up. What a weird...
If I start to feel uncomfortable by the amount of space we have bigger issues because you guys aren't even fitting.
Actually, does Vanya suffer these disadvantages?
No, there's no disadvantages. That was just environment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are not hindered. Your distance perception will be, so you aren't going to be able to see, 100 feet, essentially.
Oh, yeah.
Roll perception.
No, no. Okay. Mm-hmm. 19.
All right. You guys continue through this dense forest for about an hour before you hear a little squeak from Aya. The lighting in the forest is starting to really dim because of the dense trees above. And Aya notices ahead, about 20 or 30 feet, some of the flowers are starting to glow with their own bioluminescence.
Oh, I'm so excited.
E13.
Do they still glow if I pick them? That's not helpful. I need to know if I can have.
You have to roll
flowers.
for this answer.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Nature.
Oh, but the... Oh,
Okay.
Probably shouldn't pick
With
anything.
advantage because herbalist.
Might not be a good idea.
21.
All right, so bless her heart, she picks a couple of the bioluminescent flowers,
Jesus
and
Christ.
they maintain their bioluminescence.
Oh my god, I'm making a flower torch. I mean, I know I can glow. We don't need one, but I'm definitely making flower spheres. And then I'm
Why
going to
not?
give everyone flower spheres. That way, if they got to go off on their own, they can still see.
Oh no.
I also roll Arcana.
Okay.
This is a bad idea.
We are gonna make them so mad.
22.
In your
Are we respectful doing this?
in your excitement, you are making them glow a little brighter.
Yes! I can power flowers!
Aya power.
Flower power.
Mm.
If Aya gets any more excited, we're gonna be blinded.
I reach my hand behind my head and I cast Prestidigitation and I'm just gonna make a bunch of sparks fly at Moshi's face.
I'm definitely gonna make some spheres. That way everybody has a little portable flower torch.
Moshi, roll perception.
Okay, great. So
After being
excited
blinded.
for this. That's a 17, actually.
Okay, so Sword shoots imaginary sparks at your face, and as you're batting it away and you stop and you pause. You're like, wait a second, there's those spots in your vision? Did the sparks hurt you? You're trying to figure that out, and you realize that there are little glowing lights starting to populate the path. Little fireflies. But then you also see something, and I'm going to whisper that to you.
Just bat one
Firefly
out of the
flash
air.
dance.
Okay, here we go.
Getting whispers.
Damn, she's out here writing a novel.
Yeah.
I always write books.
Okay.
Do we have any actually, can I roll perception to find out about potential life forms around us?
You may. And it is up to you if you want to use perception
All right.
or nature.
Let's see. Is it? I mean, I get advantage with nature. Yeah, let's try nature this time, actually. Ooh. Advantage is the second one. All right, so 17 plus 4, that's 21.
Oof. Oof. All right, so the little glowing buddies that are joining you are definitely little bugs, but you're also noticing some of them aren't bugs. Some of them just are little embers, essentially of magic, just floating about the air. There's assortments of small rodents running back and forth. You do hear branches snapping of larger animals, presumably in the distance. You also hear birds rustling up above you. This forest is full of life.
Moshi is like batting at these little lights, because like as cats do, and you see something behind the tree. There's someone behind that tree.
Where? Oh, can I?
He sees a shadow behind a tree. There's someone behind a tree. It looks like someone.
You
There's
want to
someone
point out
behind that
which
tree.
Oh, snap.
Okay, as you're shouting, Pal.
Never mind. I don't think there's anyone behind that tree.
Well, Pal runs up, unsheaths his sword, and runs around the tree that you were pointing at.
Oh,
And he
no.
comes back through and sheaths his
not.
sword, and he's like, there's nothing there.
I thought I saw someone, but I
Crazy.
didn't.
He's like, okay, but there wasn't even any tracks, so hope you're feeling okay. And he kind of walks back to the back.
Get gaslit, Mochi.
Dear Lord,
no
like
tracks.
people can't cover tracks.
I could wait. Ivania asked Zorn to try and use Arcana check to see if there was any presence.
Or just ask me to look.
Yeah.
What do you see?
I'll recast Detect Magic and look in that direction.
Well, perception.
Please. That's better. That's 20. Dirty 20.
Oh.
Okay. You see residual magic, but you can't discern it's not footprints. It just seems to be residual magic that had touched the tree and the ground.
Any specific color?
This one. This one is a faint dark green.
I see residual magic from whatever it was touching the tree, but nothing super discernible. I think we're being watched.
So Moshi, you're not wrong.
No, it's not. It was magic. It wasn't a real person.
Oh, you saw something. So that means we are being watched.
Good eye. I guess we'll just keep walking then.
Keep your guard up, everyone.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for me and Moshi because we have studying to do.
Zach's like,
Yeah.
I got you too. He's like, but we haven't even come to the forest threshold yet.
Wait, what? This is not the forest? What?
He's like, we're getting close, but
Don't
we're
we
not
just
there
begun?
yet.
Uh-oh.
Before we head
what
into
the
the
heck are
forest,
these?
I'm going to start handing off the little flower torches to people. Zach and Zenori up in the front. Vanya. Everybody.
Okay.
Vanya grabs a flower torch.
And I'm gonna turn my glow on. That way.
Yep. So you all have your own sources of dim torchlight that bathe everything in a nice cyan light, exactly like the lights behind Aya in her background.
I'm gonna tie mine into my
Oh,
hair,
yeah.
so I've got like an overhead light.
All I can think of is that fish.
Like an anglerfish.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
hanging over- but it's not hanging over my face, so I can't see. It's just like
Vanya puts hers on her belt.
Moshi isn't like a fan of his glowing flowers, but I do need the light to read, so just put it behind my ear. Just kind of.
All right.
Turn the book
Before
upside down.
we continue on, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute wellness break. So we'll be right back. All right, we be back. And you guys are walking through the forest. It is as you guys continue, the flower lanterns that a has made are coming in more and more handy, but you guys are also seeing more things starting to glow around you as you are walking. And the path is also starting to really shrink on you guys, as well as it's no longer as well walked. So sometimes you guys are stepping over roots and rocks, and Zach is leading you guys with Pal and Guvik behind you. But I do need marching orders.
Am I allowed to identify the plants that are touching us or near us?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if any of them would harm anybody, because we've got some larger members who are more likely to be touched by flowers and leaves and stuff. Because, you know, there's like poison ivy. And...
You may do fly aheads, but roll for it for me. And mind you, you just need to let me know where you are in the typical marching order. But you yourself do not occupy space because you're tiny.
I mean, I'm generally on Soren, who's in the middle of.
All right,
the
I'll be in the middle, yeah, and I'll have Moshi on my back and Aya on my shoulder.
Do I have any modifiers on that?
You're still
roll?
on my back, right, Tish?
I will go behind Zenori.
And Zenori, where are you?
I'll be up the front behind Zach.
He's behind Zach, I thought.
Okay, so Zach, Tsunori, Ivania, Soren, Moshi, and Aya,
2 other dudes.
and then 2 other dudes.
Pal and
Guvik.
Govik. Yes, got it right.
Okay,
I'll
what
yell
was
out to
your
the-
roll, Amberly?
I got a 19, but I asked, is there any modifiers? Like, am I doing nature or something on it?
Yeah, nature.
Okay, that'd be 24 then.
Okay. Ooh. Also roll a perception, actually. I want to see if you see this. Do you see what I see?
13.
This does not bode well.
Alright, so what you can tell, a lot of the plants on the path are safe. There were a couple of ones in the tree line that were kind of, maybe not poisonous, but definitely uncomfortable reactions in typical beings, but they were super small and out of the way.
Okay.
They weren't a concern. And then Pal and Guvik. Oh, right.
I'll say to the soldier boys, make sure that you do not disturb the forest in any way possible. We're here for respect.
Right there you hear Guvik kind of trip, and he's like, shit. Yes, sir.
Pressure.
I'm gonna be on top of them, man.
Zenori, roll perception.
Okay.
What roll?
It's terrible.
Oh
That is
no!
a 10.
Never mind.
As we're walking, I'm gonna tap Ivania on the shoulder. Hey, do you think you could split off and grab some rocks for me? Just a few. Small
Sure.
ones, like that big.
Like, leave this path?
I split off as in like just get out of single file line and grab rocks from the side of the
Okay.
path.
Ivania is happy to oblige.
And it's not hard for you to grab rocks, so you do acquire rocks for Sean.
Right. I'll just hold all 3 of them in my right hand and continue on.
Would you like me to cast magic rock on him?
I'll be okay for now.
Okay.
Thank you, Ivania.
Why
I'm pretty sure
why
you're
do you
very
need
capable
magic
of
rocks when you have real rocks?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
I am
it's-
magic
I was
rocks.
gonna say he is a rock. I don't know.
Regrets asking this question.
Uh,
All right, so proceeding along the path, Zach kind of leans back over at Jizunori, and he's like, "We're here." You guys notice that some of the larger tree roots that are coming down and are actually starting to snake around the path, going under and over the path, but they're not connected to a particular tree trunk. Then, as you guys are walking and you walk under one of the low-hanging, winding snake roots, you see that it bends down and then it coils on top of itself, forming a staircase. And then all of the roots converge into a large, we're talking probably about at least 8 people shoulder to shoulder wide tree trunk that has a path through the middle of it. And the staircase is probably about 3 stories up.
like into the tree.
The staircase of tree roots is about 3 stories up, and then you guys see the doorway at the top, which is through the tree. Okay. And at this point, Ivania, roll perception with advantage.
Oh, nice. All right, definitely need to reroll on that one. Ooh, okay, 17 plus 7, that's 24.
All right. You notice all of the forest sounds stop as you guys walked up.
Okay.
Cue horror
And-
movie music.
So as we approach this tree with staircase roots, it like all the sounds stop.
All the sounds stop.
Oh, okay.
That's like the creepiest thing ever.
Yep. And you guys
Moshi's
slowly also realize what has happened. Ivania just being the first one and being like, oh, wait a second. But in time, you guys all realize because now the silence is deafening.
Moshi's reading. He's like, finally, I can hear myself think. He's like,
Hold
wait a
up.
minute. Why is it quiet?
I'm just
It's
gonna
quiet.
frantically
Too
look
quiet.
around.
Ivania cautiously puts her hand on her short sword just in case. Like, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to climb the tree? It seems
Hello?
like it's
Feel-
inviting us.
I think that's the only way forward. How far away is that arch through the tree?
It's around 2 to 3 stories up. So diagonal distance. So that would be about 50 to 60 feet distance.
I think I can do this. I'm going
Whoa,
to
that's really tall.
move one of the rocks into my left hand, and I'm gonna cast gloom on it. I'm just gonna take it and
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I chuck it towards the archway.
Okay.
What would
Roll a hit.
Zorn?
I'm not trying. Oh, okay.
Roll a hit! Oh no!
Once it has left your hand, you cannot undo it.
It's an 18.
no!
18.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Okay, so the rock bounces off a part of the tree archway, and the gloom kind of explodes around the impact point, and almost illuminates in a dark way some patterns, almost like architectural patterns around the archway before dissipating, and the rock, of course, obviously by that point having fallen and kind of clinked around. But after that, nothing happens.
So really quick, if this would change what I see, this is the feature I was talking about. Sentient nothingness. The darkness you create allows you to see through it as if it had sentience. You treat darkness you create using pact magic or abilities as bright light. So I just want to detect magic, and as soon as it bounces off the tree, like look up there and see what I can see.
Everything is glowing with magic and a form of magic, and it gets brighter as you look in through the archway.
You said it's covered in details, though, right?
Yes, it is. Pretty pattern.
Am I able
So
to
I'll relay that information to everybody.
identify any of those patterns?
Roll history. Told you to have your dice out today.
Well, I mean, between that and my sage background.
Mm-hmm.
You said history?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay, so you do recognize it from some illustrations in books, but it doesn't have magical or functional significance. It is design. It is, or at least to your knowledge, you can't really discern if it is functional.
I guess I'll lead the way up the stairs.
Why do we gotta lead?
Yeah, you want to hop off?
Moshi be like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, I'm fine, I guess.
I mean, I'm lit up, so I'm going to stick with Soren.
There we go.
He can see where he's going.
So now you guys are going ahead of Zach and Zenori?
I'm just gonna step towards it since I've seen what's over there now. I'm not as worried about it.
I will cautiously follow because I have no idea what's going on.
All right. Okay, you guys start walking up the stairs, and you do feel, as you guys are walking, the tree root, subtle movements. It's moving under your feet. But it doesn't appear to be like trying to knock you guys off. It's just swaying under the pressure of you guys walking on it. And as you reach the archway, you see the patterns that Soren's darkness kind of invertly lit up are exposed and are also made of tree roots and vines, and the whole interior of the tunnel is covered in a mixture of lichen and moss and bedflowers. And that is the tunnel. What do you guys want to do?
I have a question.
Or Walla.
Yeah.
Do we know what kind of tree it is?
A big ass one?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like oak, elm.
No, you cannot tell with
Probably a magical
not only
tree.
how big it is, you can't really see what leaves are it. Just it's such a dense amalgamation of so many different plants. It is
Okay.
definitely a large hardwood tree. You know that.
I mean, that cuts it down a little bit at least.
Iron bark.
Are we dealing with a tree here? Just curious.
You better hope not, because
I
that
know
thing is massive.
Yeah.
I
An
am
ancient.
Groot.
I guess we'll go through the arch.
All
I'll
right.
imitate a big breath.
You guys start proceeding through the tunnel. The tunnel is about 15 feet tall by about 8 or 9 feet wide at its widest point. As you guys start walking, you hear Pal and Guvik behind you, and they're like, "Oh, dude, guys, check this out!" And as you guys are walking, the moss and lichen and flowers are growing and closing the path behind you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no, this is dangerous. We're cut off.
So we can
Typical
only go
video
forward.
game level.
There's no escape. Is this what they're telling us? There's no escape?
The ladies of the forest have hacks.
Listen, why would we need to escape? Maybe we don't need to escape.
We need cheat
That's a
codes.
bold assumption. What if we just entered a medieval teleporter? Okay. You gotta close the door before you can go where you're going.
Right,
Best case scenario.
So you guys are continuing to walk through this massive tunnel and this massive tree, and also seeing that the covering of the tunnel isn't at the entrance. It is growing around you guys. Like it's just following your guys' progress through the tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
And at the end of the tunnel, a single raven sits and caws at you guys
No,
before
not these guys
flying
again.
away.
It's her. It's Lady Eventide.
Has it flown away yet, or is it just sitting there?
It flew away.
Dang it!
Sword roll perception.
That is a 18.
Alright. So you see the end of the tunnel is coming close, and it brings you into this very circular clearing. This clearing is surrounded by equally as massive trees, and you're able to see that there isn't really anyone in the clearing. But you know, or you can at least, from what you can tell, it is safe to bring everyone out of the tunnel.
I'll wave them all forward. I guess I'll keep going into the clearing. Do the tactical hand signs.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys all file into the clearing is probably about 60 feet by 60 feet. For what you guys were walking through, this is a massive clearing. It's about 200 feet high to the treetops. But you find it absolutely fantastical and majestic. All of the plants and trees on the side, Aya, you don't recognize a lot of them. They are super, super beautiful. There are rays of starlight coming in through, and so you just see these columns of light poking through and illuminating the ground in front of you. And what do you guys want to do?
So you said starlight, so it's nighttime now, right?
Well, starlight. No, it's still daytime.
Okay.
I just say the day star. Day star.
Got it.
Or night stars.
Oh, I see.
I would say pick flowers, but I'm pretty sure Moshi's gonna throw me into a tree if I try.
Especially here, I feel like we might need to be careful.
I mean, they didn't
Dangerous.
care, and I also gave them new flowers by their altar. I don't know why they would suddenly care that I'm picking flowers here.
There's no discernible exit to this clearing.
Roll investigation.
Oh no. Drop my. Okay.
I'm going to turn to the soldiers and be like, stay frosty,
That's a
man.
6.
Well, I actually want to
good.
look for an exit too. So, do I roll as well, or does you roll with advantage?
He rolls with advantage.
All
Okay.
right. That's better. That's where is it? 19.
Nice.
You guys
Much better.
cannot see a distinguishable exit.
Cool. Guess we'll die.
Oh no.
Aya, what's up?
Is there a patch around the edges of the clearing that is made of different flowers, different colored flowers, or something?
Oh, you mean like in a
discernible
game?
exit.
There's
No, but I
there's-
mean because nothing's thinner. Is there different plants or something that
It
we
all-
can
it-
perceive as?
It is all a natural mix. Some big, some small, some super large leaves. Ivania, roll nature.
Okay. Nature, that feels. Do I roll with advantage? No, I don't, right? It's just.
You do roll with advantage, I believe. That's one of your perks, I think.
No, I only have advantage on. Oh, I do. Only on medicinal properties of plants. So unless I'm rolling to check for medicinal properties of plants, it doesn't give an advantage. Do I still roll with
I
advantage?
mean, can I give advantage to Vanya? Because I have advantage on nature normally, anyways.
You may roll with advantage.
Okay.
All right. The first one's a 15 plus 4. That's already a 19. Nah, yeah, it's 19.
Okay, and while Joseph is looking around, you guys don't see any ravens. You don't hear any ravens.
Do we hear insects or anything like that?
Nope. It is.
Do we detect any type of magic?
There is a small burst of magic, and Ivania has seen it. And I've whispered it to you. Check your whispers!
I'm checking out. Ooh. What do I wonder if I should point it out. Yeah, I'm gonna point it out. I point out there's a tactile sitting on the root, looking at us.
Sitting
So,
where?
about 15 feet up, there is one of the trees with a root that kind of juts out and goes down into the ground. Up on that root elbow, essentially, that root shoulder, is a black tactile with several sets of horns and little glowing blue eyes, kind of matches the bioluminescence of the forest, and it is just staring at you guys.
I'm gonna touch it and give it a flower.
Oh God, come on.
Can we make friendly contact first, like cautiously approach?
Nope,
Like,
nope. I'm gonna straight up pet it and give it a flower.
Isn't it way? I thought you said it was high up.
I
Yeah,
can
it's
fly
higher.
40 feet.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
Aya, roll
Can attack you up
animal
there, then.
handling.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, I have advantage.
Was that famous last words? Is that?
Listen, 19. 19.
Oh, nice.
it's not bad.
Don't worry, I
Save.
have advantage.
Don't worry.
2 ones.
All right. How do you want to give it the flower?
I'm gonna put the flower behind one of its horns so like it gets held.
All right. So you fly up delicately and very respectfully to it. It doesn't appear to be standing off with you. It's just kind of watching you fly up to it. And it watches you as you set a flower on the horn. And then when you fly back down, it bleats at you guys.
Aww.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh, this isn't traditional. This isn't traditional. But roll initiative.
11.
Initiative passive is
Whatever.
dexterity, right? Dexterity
Yeah,
is
he's dex.
okay.
We haven't fought in so long. I've forgotten how to roll for initiative.
11.
Oh
as
wait, am I
well.
adding something to it?
You have
Yeah,
an
you
initiative
add
bonus.
add your dexterity.
Oh, 12 then.
Oh, okay. I have 11.
7.
That's a 19 for me.
And I got a dirty 20.
Wow! Holy shit, you guys!
And what did you get, Ivania?
I got 11.
11.
I don't like the fact that we're facing off, or almost.
She said it's not traditional.
No, it's not. Hold on, I gotta roll
Oh,
for the
no.
others.
Yeah, that
Others.
doesn't
Oh,
make-
for the soldiers.
15. And I gotta roll for natters.
Natters is
Forgot
still
Natters.
here?
I forgot Natters is
Yeah.
with
I
us.
forgot was he here? Yeah.
He's so quiet. He's just been flying above us this entire time.
He's been able to
Poor
follow
Natters.
us in this dense.
I forgot
jungle
Natters
of
was
forest.
here. I didn't make him any flour or anything. I feel bad now.
Could you have, Aya? You could have like ridden on Natters. Like he could
I
have.
could have
like,
ridden on Natters.
That is the plan.
Come on, he's like your steed now.
Yeah,
Like,
you have a mount.
I know
I'm sorry,
Natters would
Zenori.
appreciate that.
Sorry, Zenori, your Natters is no longer yours.
I'd like to think that Natters like secretly likes that.
How big
Okay,
is
I would
Natters?
talk to Natters, and I would give him lots of
It's
pets.
a big bird.
He's
big for now.
like eagle wingspan, like that.
No,
Kinda. Okay.
like what are those large owls called?
The barn owls?
Is it barn owls that are the big ones?
I know those are the common ones.
They're very common.
Or the great
horned
horned owls?
are bigger.
Yeah, the great horn. I love
Hold
those.
on, there's
Probably what I was
see that
thinking.
guy
I'm
up
gonna
there?
say, Rochelle probably has one. in
That
her
guy
room.
up there is a barn owl.
That's a barn
and
owl.
then
Great horned owl is the
This
biggest
one
That's
is
a
owl.
great
great
horned
horned.
owl. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
Okay,
kind
so
of what I was thinking along
Like
the
that
lines of. I'll make
size.
sure.
I was not thinking Natters was like an owl at all. I was thinking of him like Fox the
I
Phoenix
thought like
or
yeah,
something.
like a phoenix kind of thing.
Yeah, I was like
think
totally
of like
imagining
think of like an owl phoenix, and that is
I
nice.
like it. I like it.
He's
All right.
majestic.
Let's
Oh, yellow flowers for Natters.
okay, Sorn.
That way it doesn't clash.
I need you to roll a slew of saving throws.
Oh god.
Oh.
We are doing a full cocktail. Okay, we are doing a full cocktail.
Oh no. Okay.
So
I'm
roll
ready.
for strength saving.
All right. 15.
Okay, dexterity.
14.
Constitution.
20. Not natural.
I was almost fogged for a while.
You said dexterity
Intelligence.
again? Okay, intelligence. 11.
Wisdom.
It's my best one. If so, proficiency with it, I don't have like advantage. Once I have proficiency with it's just I add my proficiency bonus to it, right?
Correct.
15.
And charisma.
I don't know. 8.
What's gonna happen to Sorn?
All right, Moshi, your turn.
Oh no.
I need you to roll.
Everyone?
We're going through everyone. I told you this was non-traditional.
I
I
hope
told
you
you
were
guys were
writing
gonna
these.
hate me.
Were you writing these down? Were you...
I am. Yep.
I was gonna
Just
say,
boss
but I hope
fight.
you're writing these down.
Oh, yeah. Moshi.
All right. So what's the first
Strength?
one? Strength. It's a 15.
Dexterity.
Lots. It's a 16.
Constitution.
That's a 16.
Intelligence.
2.
Oh Lord.
Wisdom.
Sweet.
We're not doing hot on intelligence.
That's an
It's
11.
supposed to be my good
Charisma.
We're about to be all smooth brains.
That's a 12.
Right. Aya, you are next.
I'm dead.
Panic,
Strength.
panic.
8.
Dexterity.
10.
Constitution.
Natural 20.
Whoa! Sorry.
Oh shit!
So-
There's no. I also got a natural 20 for intelligence.
Wow.
Nice. Pog moment. Very pog moment.
11 for wisdom. And 11 for charisma.
All
believe I got
right.
2.
Ivania, your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. which one first?
Just go from
Strength?
the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, just top to bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Strength. 2.
Dexterity.
You and I are weak as fuck.
Dexterity. All right. 9. Oh no, wait. 10. Sorry.
Constitution.
17.
Intelligence.
12.
Wisdom.
9.
Charisma.
16. What the fuck?
Junori.
Yes.
Strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving throw. Let me just get my sheet up. 19.
Dexterity.
4.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Damn! Try so hard, guys. Constitution.
Okay. What is that?
Constitution, I
Con
hope?
is. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. 17.
Intelligence.
Intelligence is an 18.
And Zenori and Aya's got y'all's back. Wisdom.
Oh God! Don't speak too soon. Is that an 8 or a 3? 3. Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's 7 total.
Charisma.
Doubt fills my mind. 5. What is life?
They don't hurt me.
Wait, who is everyone? I need to know who everyone is.
I think I'm Woody. I'm Woody. I'm Woody, or I'm Chica with the one with the pink hair.
Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand this reference.
It's in Discord.
Oh. We've been contemplating. We've been contemplating our deaths while we've been waiting for the saving rolls to be rolled.
Is that Sakura doing the Ricardo dance?
It's
Yes,
it's Chica. It's Chica doing the Ricardo.
I'm Ishtala. I'm happy.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
wait.
Rishtala.
That's too funny.
This is
Kinda like
LFL, what
Dwayne.
the fuck?
Oh my god, she's doing so much math. We're all fucked.
Oh
Straight
gosh.
fucked.
All right. So, the tactile bleats at you guys, and as the bleat almost turns into a scream, but it's very low pitched and it starts reverberating through your guys' ears. Sorn, this also reverberates within you guys, and you all black out, and that is where we are
Instant
bookmarking
death.
the session.
Eh?
What?
No!
What?
No!
Eh?
Fade to black. We are bookmarking the session.
Wait, what does that mean?
That
Oh,
means
it's
you guys
all
aren't
for
going to
today.
find out until next week.
Oh my god, we only played for like an hour and a half.
Right?
What?
I told you
I actually
you're
have a
gonna
life
hate me this
after
time.
this.
Oh
Why
no!
can't we keep going?
Oh no!
Because the DM says so.
There's big
But
stuff.
it's only
happening.
been 2 hours.
Not even. It's only
It's
been
a
an
good
hour and a
sign
half.
that we all want to
Hour
play
and
more.
40 minutes.
I know, right?
What? Is this what you meant by we're gonna hate you for the session? Like you plan to cut this off at this cliffhanger?
I braided my hair for battle and you're gonna end it?
I mean,
Rude.
you guys could get on
Yeah,
Rocket
seriously.
League. I mean,
I'm definitely doing that. So
yep. So next session will be an extra special session. Be expecting the day of, maybe even just like a couple hours before, each of you getting whispers. It will be a super special session. But yes.
all right.
We
Do
are.
we have to bookmark it because the math is too complicated for you to do quickly?
You assume it's math. That is why we are bookmarking it.
Oh
math.
no.
Panic sets in.
The panic.
You guys.
What I really needed more in my life, Richelle, was anxiety. Thank you for realizing. I didn't have quite enough of that already.
Oh no.
Yep. So.
Yeah, whatever. I get to go to bed early tonight. Woo!
Wow.
Fade to black.
much
We will
hate.
see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.